No.
This might be the first year ever where we didn't get like, not even like a teasing of a, oh shit, this could be bad.
Yeah, we didn't get dumped on. I was like so sure this year we were gonna get dumped on, but
Nope.
didn't happen.
It's always next year. Question is, watch we get a snowstorm in May.
That's not unheard of.
I don't ever remember
We've
getting
actually had snowstorms in April.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only the 20th.
I gotta back up Twitch. All right, so I have grilled chicken, honey mustard, cheddar cheese, bacon sandwiches on white bread because I'm a white bread kind of guy. I like my white breads. I like it better than the rolls and the heroes. And you know, plus I cut my mouth up last night. What's up, Phoenix?
Hello, Phoenix. How are you?
Look at this son of a gun.
Yeah,
Honey
it looks
mustard from Wendy's. Grilled chicken, bacon, tomato, lettuce, cheddar cheese on white bread. This shit's gonna be good. What's up, Bryce? Oh man, Bryce, have you ever been in here before?
Bryce. Is it Bryce? Yeah, I guess it's Bryce. No, guys, I just have
That's
a
a
very
nice name.
very bright salad. It's a Greek salad with tzatziki sauce, lettuce, tomato, onion, grilled chicken, and some orange peppers.
It's been a while. It's a nice name. I like your name. You know, Bryce is a name that you don't really hear a lot.
Oh, I got these little bad boys right here too.
You ever see the movie Beethoven? I think Bryce is the daughter's boyfriend or the guy that she likes. That's what I think of. Beethoven the movie. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Beethoven too.
I don't remember the names though.
Well, I remember. His name just brought me back to that movie.
Bryce.
Yeah. That's the guy. Like when they're at the camp or wherever they are. They she's like, oh my God, Bryce. How do you not remember that movie?
I don't know. It's been years. Hey guys, first time catching you in a while due to work being closed. Well, hello Chloe, how are you?
Hi, Chloe. Bryce, what about my name? Do you like my name? What does, like for me, when I meet someone or I talk to somebody and they tell me their name, if it's an uncommon name, like a name you really don't hear a lot, I automatically think of like, where have I heard that name before? Like you ever meet someone and he's like, yo, what's up? My name's Tyson. That's a fucking cool name. That's a hard name.
Tyson.
What's your name? Tyson. What's your first name? Yo, motherfucker, my name is Tyson. I'll bite your fucking ear off. I'll tell you one thing. If I had the opportunity to just name my kids without Kaki's input, I think Tyson or Maximus would definitely be one.
Listen, Maximus, I freaking stopped that shit dead in its tracks. And I am
Nickname.
so glad
Don't think
I
of
did.
a movie.
And I am so glad I did because I heard some lady screaming that across the park one day and I saw hysterical laughing.
Maximus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Kaki I wanted to name our son Lucas originally Maximus.
He
She
does
was
not
like,
know
"Nope."
how lucky he is. I was like, oh hell no.
What was his name gonna be? Do you remember? It was gonna be Lucas or what? Did we have another name picked out?
No, we
I
did
gotta
not.
get a knife.
That was the only name we agreed on. I wanted Jeremy.
No offense if you're a Jeremy
I like
in
the
here.
name Jeremy.
If you're a Jeremy in here, I don't got a problem with the name, but
Jeremy or Joshua, I like those names.
I have a cousin. I have cousins named both of them. Those names.
So when he threw out Maximus, I looked at him like, you're fucking crazy. No way. I am not screaming Maximus across the park. And I'm so glad because you know what?
back
That
at
sounded fucking ridiculous.
Listen, Maximus is a nice name, but it also has that riz Bubba.
Bubba.
My son looks like a Bubba now because he's a little roly-poly. But at the same time, he
I
can...
used to call him as a nickname for a while. Bubba.
Bubba?
Mm-hmm.
Bubba Gump? Imagine that. Bubba's not a bad name.
No.
Bubba's a cool name. It's a
Bubba's
little
not a
it's
bad
a
name at all.
roly-poly name. Hey, Shockword. There's no such thing of being late in here.
No, we just started. You're not late.
I mean... I only got 2 sandwiches, right? I'm cutting calories big time tonight. I had a very long day at work. I wanted burgers. I I really wanted burgers. And then I told myself, I'm like, you could go do burgers and spend calories that you do have. Like, I got calories stocked away in the closet. Like, it's nobody's business. And that's not even me exaggerating. I did a 10-hour work day. Work was brutal. And then I came home and went for a
You broke your pipe.
5-mile run. I broke my pipe. I had to go get a tip. And then I came home and changed and was dreading my run. I was dreading, and I did not want to go for my run, but I'm like, you know what? Just go. Give it 15 minutes. You'll feel good. Hey, Pete.
Hey, fasting bastard. How the hell are you?
Kaki's got a salad, and then I've got a honey mustard grilled chicken sandwich. But I was right. Not even 15 minutes in, man. I was feeling good. Listening to a little bit of Kate Vogel, Hallelujah, that cover.
Oh, that's such a good cover. I love that song. Especially with her. Like, her voice is just amazing.
What happened to Kate Vogel?
I don't even know. But she was so awesome. Even, like, I only know her from, like, One Tree Hill. But, like, once I, like, looked her up and started listening to her music.
Yeah, Kate Vogel's an amazing artist. Your mom
She
works for FedEx Express? Yeah. Now we are mandatory to wear masks.
Everybody's mandatory in New York State. You have to wear a mask. You don't have a fucking choice.
Well, thank God I only had 4 stops that were commercial, and then the rest were residentials. And if you think I was wearing a mask, walking up and dropping off packages onto people's... I have no contact with people. I'm by myself in a truck. I'm not wearing that mask. It's just not going to happen. I have a beard. It's itchy. I feel like I can't breathe in it.
Thank you, Bourbon. Thank you for calling that troll out. Thank you.
Hey, Bourbon.
Called out Imran because Imran's in here again.
If it isn't Imran, he's in here?
Yeah, aren't we like the Walmart version?
Yo, motherfucker, speak.
And we got a screenshot of you calling us the Walmart version.
Speak to me, motherfucker. What is your deal with me? I don't get it. I don't know if you truly don't like me or you like me that much. I mean, you're one of the first motherfuckers to watch my story. And for someone who doesn't like someone, like if there's someone on Instagram that I don't like, I don't go stalking
I
their
don't
ass.
watch them and I don't stalk them. I just keep on, scrolling. Swipe it left or swipe it up, whatever.
I don't even know why you follow
I
me.
don't bother.
I want you to fucking talk. You even requested to be in our live last week. Say something to me. Come on,
No.
grow a set of balls.
You don't got no
Grow a
balls.
set
That's
of
the problem.
balls. Bourbon, thank you for letting me know.
Jimmy's right.
Jimmy's always right.
You would be Kay Jenner.
Jimmy was right. Okay, would be. Oh
Kay
yeah.
Jenner.
If I was a Kardashian, Caitlyn Jenner. If I had to describe myself as one of the Kardashians, I would feel like my personality, and she's not my favorite by any means, but my personality, who would you say? Yes, I eat one meal a day, that's it.
I could see you being a Kardashian. I could so see you being a Kardashian.
Which Kardashian? I feel like I would fit in quite well with the Kardashian clan.
I feel like you would too. You're very high maintenance.
I am not high
You
maintenance.
are though. You are though. You need certain shit.
Tonight my meal is like 16 and change. Please answer. Guys, leave a comment. Do I seem like, or let me know right now, do I see like I'm high maintenance?
You guys don't see what I see.
I would like to see how they see me. How many calories do I got saved from today?
Not much enough to be
Probably like
the old
3,700.
Bruce. Well, that was a compliment, I guess.
I've got like 30. I burned over 5,000 calories today. Over 5,000 calories today, easy. Like not even thinking about it. I'm going so low with my calories because I will enjoy them over the weekend, or maybe this week with either Ronald or Wendy. I don't know yet. That's something I never know. You don't seem like you're high maintenance. Thank you, Shockword. How about
You don't live with
ketogenic
him
diet?
either. You don't live with them either.
How about the ketogenic diet? What about it? I don't do it. Nothing against it if you do it. I got nothing against keto. I have friends that do it. Some have had success.
I have friends that do it too, but
Some have had success, but once they start
you
to
have
introduce...
success and then you start to... Go ahead.
I was, and then you just...
Go ahead.
I was going to let you go and finish it. I have had friends, and so has Kagi, who has done the ketogenic diet, lost weight, and then they started to reintroduce carbs back into their life, and then they got fat again, or got big again. I feel bad saying fat again.
They gain the weight back.
They gained the weight back. That's the proper way to say it. I have nothing against the keto diet, though. If it works for you, it works for you. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, just like this diet. This might not be what's right for you, because maybe you can't eat one meal a day. Maybe you can't do that, but...
Yeah, and we like to eat and go to sleep.
Yeah.
For me, you would think I wouldn't get up in the middle of the night and have a sweet tooth, but I do. I had, when I ended the stream last night, guys, I had 2 pieces of cheesecake right over there, and then I got up in the middle of the night and had 1 M&M cookie and a protein cookie.
Now, Fasting Bastard, I will debate that one, because I don't know. I buy a lot of makeup.
Jamie's hiring his makeup bill is higher than Kagi's.
I buy a lot of makeup, Fasting Bastard. I'm not going to lie.
Keto's too hard. If you don't want to do it, if you want to do it, do it. But if it's too hard for you, it's not for you. 1 meal a day and couldn't do it, so I enjoy keto diet. You enjoy it, good. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I miss something? I've tried intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day, so I enjoy the keto. Yeah, as long as you enjoy it,
Whatever works for you.
then you're on the right path. If you don't enjoy it, if you don't enjoy your diet, and you feel like you just fucking hate your life every day because of the food you think you have to, eat, then you need to change it up.
I understand what you're saying, Bert.
That's why 90% of people fail at the diets that they're doing, because they don't enjoy it. They're not happy with it. It's not sustainable.
They feel restricted.
Yeah. Like,
Once you feel restricted on a diet, you're kind of fucked.
you might be able to keep up with it for a couple weeks, a month, maybe 2 months, but once you had enough of it, like a bad day at work, or, your mom pisses you off, or your dad fucking breaks your Xbox, or whatever it is, and you crash, it's going to feel so good, and then you'll be like, you know what? I tried. I didn't see any results. I'm just going to go back to eating how I was eating. You got to find what works for you.
You like
definitely
to
wears
eat and
too
then
much
drink.
women's clothes.
Maybe shit, but for sure drink. Well, there you go, Bourbon.
Pete, I do wear women's clothes. I do. They're comfy. I like them. I don't wear them to work. I'm not that kind of guy. I have to wear a uniform. If I could, I would wear a pair of tights to work.
I know damn well you would. I know you would.
I wear tights as
That's
much
a
as I
fact.
can.
That's a fact.
As much as I can. Because you have a cheat day every Saturday. You don't do the ketogenic diet, right?
Or you just you do it all week and then you just have one cheat day.
Like, that's not bad. Listen,
There's nothing wrong with that.
if you're, and that's hard for people. Like, I don't do one day. I have 2 cheat days. And then Sunday lately has been like...
I'm calling you Freddie.
Call me who?
Freddie.
Freddie? Freddie who?
Oh, Freddie Mercury.
Take that as a compliment, brother. If you could eat 6 days clean out of the week and then have a fucking party on a Friday night or a Saturday night with your calories, you're doing a lot better than most people.
Yeah.
And that's just the truth. If you are eating, Monday through Saturday, clean, and then Sunday you want to have that cheat meal, a lot of people can't do that. Then again, there is a such difference as a cheat meal compared to a cheat day. I knew a guy at work once that wearing his girlfriend's underwear. That's weird. I wouldn't wear Kaki's underwear. Pete, I
Not
told
to
you.
work, but he has worn my underwear, but not to
You're
work.
supposed to eat 1 meal a day and keep sodium levels low. My sodium level, I use a lot of salt. My meals are
As
mostly
do I.
high sodium. You gotta find your your numbers that works for you. Like I usually am very high in potassium as of late, but I mess up too. Like I'm not perfect with my numbers. Like today, I did not drink enough water. I usually drink a lot more water at night. I hydrate. I didn't do it tonight.
How can you lose weight without a caloric deficit? You can't. You need a caloric deficit to lose weight,
Yeah.
Melissa. When you only eat once a day, it's way easier to maintain a caloric deficit because there's no way you can eat back.
No, there's ways.
No, if you eat more than once a day, yes. Or if you eat a really high fast food meal, yes, you could probably eat back.
Listen.
Even if you drink wine, beer, liquor, whatever, you can. It's very easy, but
She's got chips.
yeah, I do have chips. But
Well, here's the thing. You could eat 1 meal a day. Let's say you burn 2,500 calories a day, okay? And then let's say, you know what? I'm going to eat 1 meal a day. Let's say you eat 3,500 calories a day. You're going over your calories. You will gain weight little by little.
But if you eat 1 meal a day, it's kind of hard to eat all of that in one meal.
Exactly. It's hard to do it.
It's hard to do it if you eat that in one meal. You can do it, yes, but I personally would not be able to eat.
No, we do it all the time.
There has probably not been a night I've eaten that many calories in one. Maybe.
How much
Maybe.
fucking cheesecake did you eat yesterday?
That's true. I ate about 800
Plus
calories
your dinner.
worth of cheesecake.
Plus your wine.
But I didn't finish my dinner.
I'm just saying. It's easy to do because you're not counting all the calories you don't think you're taking in. I'm going to pick here. I'm going to pick there.
Mm-hmm. It's the untracked calories that fucking get you.
Like that cheesecake that we had for Olive Garden. What was it? Like
You had
800
cheesecake. I did not. I had that mousse cake. You had the cheesecake.
Wasn't yours higher though?
I don't remember.
You hold on. You also run 3 miles every day and enjoy that too. You've done 10 miles at once, 3 times before. Nice.
Good for you. That's awesome.
I've got sour cream and onion chips. Jackie's got
I have Quest chips.
chili lime,
Chili lime.
baby. Listen, when
Jamie went to Target and said they had the party pack, which was like the variety pack of like the Quest chips. He's like, the line was too long. I was gonna wait, so I left my cart
what's
there.
up, AJ?
I left my cart there. Hey, AJ. So then he goes back the next day and he actually buys shit. I'm like, so did you get the party pack of chips? And he goes, oh shit, I forgot the chips. Look, I'm like, the whole point of going to Target, because they had the party pack Quest chips. He waits online to buy his freaking workout clothes and then doesn't buy the fucking chips.
I don't know if I have
How do you even do that? That's kind of like when he asked me if I needed anything from Walmart, and I said, yeah, I need my body wash. He forgets my body wash. I don't get it.
Zesty sauce from Burger King.
AJ, we're good. How are you?
Once I hit my goal, I have to do 2 meals for maintenance. I can't eat that much volume at once. Yeah, you also do high protein, right, Pete? Pete, how many grams of protein are you taking in a day? And I had a question for you, Pete. I think I'm happy you came. Have you ever had elk? Have you ever had elk?
Melissa, we count calories.
Every calorie. We also count our nutrients.
We count calories, we count our nutrients.
Macros, micros, all the
Everything.
happy stuff. Everything is counted for. Everything is weighed out. Tonight, the chips are not, but I'm not worried about it. Like I won't even think twice about it. Now, if I get up in the middle of the night and binge on the brand new Oreos that I got, I won't be happy tomorrow.
Yeah, we haven't even opened those Oreos.
No, we've got tiramisu Oreos.
They're surviving very nicely. Nobody's opened them yet.
Well, Khaki hid my M&M cookies, I'm like, I need 2 of them out.
And I was like, well,
What?
I can't take them out with you
Jay.
sitting here because then you're going to know where the fuck they are.
What JSO? You do count the macros? What JSO?
Wait, Jay, so you do count the macros?
Oh, yeah. I count everything. Everything is counted for. I'm not saying they're perfect. They're not perfect.
Yeah, my macros are never perfect. I'm usually high protein, low carb, or I'm low protein, high carb. But either way, it like weighs itself out by the end of the week.
There are weeks that I have great numbers, and then weeks that my numbers aren't the best, but they're not horrible at the same time. Like, right now, this week in particular, I need to step up my veggie game, because last week, my veggie game was not on point. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of broccoli tomorrow. I got a nice little recipe that I thought of today on my drive, what I could do with the broccoli, because out of everything I can't find in the store, cheese sauce is one of them. Do the shake and bake chops, do you do them in the air fryer or the oven? Oven.
Otherwise, we'd only have to be able to do like one chop at a time.
Yeah, Lance, I'm sure the shake and bake pork chops would be really good
Would be
in the air
badass
fryer.
in the air fryer, but
We should probably do that.
you know how long that's gonna take?
And then we put them
And we
in.
eat 8 like 6 to 8 of those, and then
6
they're gonna
to
be
8 of
cold.
them?
Yeah.
No, Kagi, we put them. We could keep them in the the thing we just got.
I understand that they're gonna dry out though. Let's keep them warm. That's what I'm saying.
What Blake says now? Before Blake died, over 115 grams per pound.
Per pound of body fat.
I wasn't sure because I
Of your
know.
goal weight. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you, because I know you said your meals are mostly high protein, so I was. If you're taking in mostly protein, your protein's going to be higher than the normal. Well, when it comes to Pizza Fridays, there's cheese in the dough. I mean, there's protein in the dough. There's protein in the cheese. And when
Plus
it comes
the protein ranch, but
well, I think he's talking about for him
oh,
or her.
But
We go to the same pizza place. I'm close with the owners. They've given me the weight of the cheese, the dough. I estimate with everything. And I save so many calories that even if I do go crazy, which I go crazy on the weekends.
he's talking more along the lines of macros, not calories.
Oh,
Because when I like make my meals during the week, I usually go high protein, lower carb,
low fat.
and low fat. Only because I know my weekends are going to be high carb and high fat and low protein. So if I get my protein in and I'm low on my fat, low on my carbs, it's going to weigh out by the end of the week and I'm going to be right where I should be. It's your end goal for the week. Yes, count towards every day, but I usually go higher on the 2 things I know I'm going to lack
Pardon me.
on the weekends, as does Jamie.
Yeah, and protein is something I definitely lack, but I also have a protein bar in the middle of the night, pretty much every single night, except the weekends, and I get the real shit: cookies, donuts, candy, all the stuff that makes your nipples hard. That is a beautiful sandwich. Like tonight, for instance, I got grilled chicken, light mayo, lettuce, tomato, some bacon. It's lower calorie bacon, low calorie bread, real potatoes, and a couple handfuls of these chips. What am I low on tonight? A little low on fiber.
Really? Even with the potato?
I think it was fiber. I didn't add my protein bar that I'm going to be eating, so my protein is good. Exactly, Pete.
Count for the week, not the day. Exactly. It's the end of the week that counts. Like, kind of like, say you fuck up one day on your homework. You got the rest of the week to make up for it.
Well, homework is a little bit
No,
different.
it's really not. You can do the extra credit, and then guess what? That homework you fucked up on the beginning of the week, it won't matter.
That's not true.
It is though. You
What
take
te-
that test at the end of the week, and you got the extra credit right, and say maybe you fucked up on your homework a little bit, but that extra credit helps your ass out in the end.
What teacher would be okay with you fucking up on your homework?
So maybe you got a couple questions wrong on your homework. Not saying you
Oh,
forgot.
question. I thought you were talking about like not doing it.
No.
All right. I was gonna say.
Say maybe you fucked up on your homework and you got a couple questions wrong. No big deal. Take the test at the end of the week, do the extra credit, get it right, end of story. It'll always out in the end.
How are you with your homework?
I was always on point with my homework.
I never did my homework. Never did my homework, and I got
Always
in trouble.
did my homework. I'm a nerd.
I got in trouble with it a lot, and for some reason, my mom would be like, "Why did you do homework?" I'm like, "I did it at school."
You're such a fucking liar. You didn't do shit.
Sheba, listen. Until the teacher called home, and I remember one time in particular, I used to like my punishment when I was little was you don't get to watch Monday Night Raw. You lost wrestling for 2 weeks. I would cry, but I would do what I'm asked. I wouldn't lose it for 1 week, but my mom would still be watching it, and she
Hello,
would
Solo Zone.
Hey, Solo Zone, and she would keep her door cracked open a bit, and she knew I was doing this. I would sneak in and lay on the floor and watch wrestling. So I never really lost it, unless my dad was home from work.
See, nicer than I am as a mom.
And then I didn't get to watch it. Because he would like watch Star Trek or some bullshit like that. Count for the week. No. It shows, Jamie. What shows, Pete? How much protein you eat a day? Phoenix, you talking to me? I'm usually up around. I'm trying to do 200 grams, and I was doing 200 grams of protein a day. But now it usually varies between 140 to 167. I'm over my protein by the end of the week, though, most of the time. Solo Zone, how are you, man? Protein goes a long
I didn't
way
think
if
these
you
chips are
really
gonna go-
take it serious, huh?
Like that well with this salad, but it actually does.
Let's go.
And it's a nice spice to it.
That you didn't do school. Oh, it shows I didn't do schoolwork. Yeah, I didn't. Well, Pete, I didn't finish school either. And I made a pretty damn good life for myself. I mean,
How do you think the coronavirus is
This
going
is
to
all
pan
mine.
out?
What?
I have no idea how the coronavirus is going to pan out.
I hope.
We're on fucking lockdown now till May 15th.
Even,
And then it's going to be extended after that. So,
Well-
you know,
Let's just say this. I know everybody wants this thing to be over with, right? And we do too. But even when they lift the ban, guys, unfortunately, we're probably going to be stuck wearing masks in public for a long time. Like, just because the ban is, is lifted, we're going to be,
I'm still going to wear a mask, even if they don't require it.
Exactly. A lot of shit's changing. A lot of...
Just because you don't try. I just don't. I don't know.
But even, I'm just saying, I'm not talking about, yeah, you could still wear a mask if you want to. I think the mask thing is going to be mandatory for a while. Like maybe a year. Maybe a year. It's going to be a long time.
Well, maybe if everybody just did what they were asking to do and like stayed
The
home.
mileage goal.
It wouldn't
I've been
be an
trying to
issue,
get
but-
started back, but I keep...
Nobody's staying home.
Solo Zone. If you keep on fucking up with like your exercise, it takes a long time to develop a routine and then be able to stick with it.
Yeah, you have to.
I've fucked up many times for many years, and the routine I'm in right now, it's about time, but I'm finally where I want to be, where I feel I'm pushing myself. I'm extremely motivated. You'll get there too. As many times as you get knocked off that fucking horse, as long as you hop back on and you keep on getting on it, you'll be okay. Eventually you'll find your groove, and you know when that horse is going to hump you off. And you know what? You grab the strap, and you're like, no,
You
Betsy.
pull yourself back on that horse. And keep going.
You keep on going. I mean, start small with small stuff.
You're in Massachusetts and about to be the hot spot. Cases are still going up. Same thing as New York. Unfortunately, yes, Manhattan has somewhat plateaued, but The rest of the island, we're still rising, unfortunately.
It's a scary thing. It's almost like a movie. I mean, unfortunately, the world we live in right now is. You could sell it to you would think it's a movie.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like one of the episodes of. I don't know if anybody watches like Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, but they have an episode like before like the midwinter recess, midwinter finale, like right before Christmas, where they had this virus that just spread throughout the city and people were getting sick and people were dying.
Yeah.
And it's scary because like I was watching that, I'm like, wow, that's like something really that can happen.
Bourbon, I don't know, man.
Here we are, guys. We're here now. It's freaky.
Listen, if that motherfucker wants to stay in here and just watch and listen to me and Kaki talk, let him.
Yeah, he can creep.
He doesn't even say anything. And to be 100% honest with you, he's lucky I don't fucking block him.
I wouldn't block him.
I might just set my account to fucking private. No new followers. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You know why?
Ow.
Sorry, Gaggy. Because it's no fun that way. I like the trolls.
No, it's so fun that way, but...
I like the trolls. I just wish he would say something.
You're going to go into another person's stream and talk shit.
Yeah, it's okay.
And
you know what I don't understand is...
You don't come in here and say shit. And you request to be in live. Throw some bowls.
Let me ask
Stop pointing a knife in my face.
Let me ask you a question. How many accounts did you visit today to troll?
I don't troll anybody. First of all, I had no time. I had no time to troll anybody. I had the kids today, like I do every day that I'm off.
It just seems to be the thing to do nowadays on social media, especially with what's going on. Everybody's got so much time on their hands. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go make someone else feel like shit tonight. That's what I want to do. Like, that's a fucked up way of looking at things.
So Luzon, our town that we live in has the highest in our actual area. We're in we're teetering in the 500s where we live. It's kind of scary.
Yeah. It is not good. Fellow, for 8 weeks to help out, we let one of your fellow RTs go to the Queens.
How about?
Hey, Pete.
Yeah, this shit is
Pete.
really bad.
What's the matter, Pete? You didn't want to go? Were you offered to go to New York? Fucking fasting bastard coming to New York. He'd be the last person I would think.
He can't. Who's gonna watch his son?
I'm sure Pete has babysitters. All these young females he's messing around with at the bars at night.
The bars aren't open.
Well, you know how things are in fucking Arkansas. They've got ways
Actually, I
to...
don't know how things are in Arkansas. I've never been there.
Well, I've explained it. Pete has explained it. Arkansas is very laid back. Very laid back. And they're very personable, which means they... And I'm not saying they don't not follow the rules. They do. But they have ways of going around things.
Solo Zone.
Your bar's open?
My best friend, her dad has a friend that works in a Queens hospital.
Who?
Katie. Her dad has a friend that works in a Queens hospital. I don't know which hospital. But he had sent her dad a video of a room. Not even just a room, a room, a hallway, another room full of bodies that were zipped up in baggies, but they have nowhere to put them. And it was creepy because she sent it to me. Because she's like, it's kind of disturbing. And I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was maybe the ER room, but it was bodies.
It's kind of fucked up.
It was creepy. It was scary. And it just put shit into perspective. This is nothing to fuck around about.
No.
It's serious. Especially that it's healthy people. Healthy people in their 30s. Healthy people in their 40s. Young kids, unfortunately. Everybody's getting it. And it's bad. It's really bad.
I keep on hearing from... I really didn't want to make tonight about the coronavirus.
No, me neither.
keep on fucking talking about it. I was gonna say something, but I'm
Your
not gonna
liquor
say it
cabinet is your bar. Bourbon, there you go.
because I don't want to talk about it. Listen, the world we live in right now, it's all we hear about is the coronavirus. I don't want to talk about that shit no more.
I hear you. We just want this to
I
be
don't wanna
about our
talk about
dinner and our day and things
Motherfucker,
like that.
you're the one that keep on
Well, I was
harping
reading.
on it.
I was reading comments.
There's no coronavirus in this stream going forward. I don't want to talk about it no more. It's not something that should make anybody happy. And it's not something that you want to escape whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? Like coronavirus, it, unfortunately, is our reality right now.
Mm-hmm. This is our escape from reality.
Yes. Most definitely. I hope there's another zesty sauce in there because the zesty sauce is fucking fire with the potatoes.
It's fire.
Straight fire. Your last comment. That's all right. I don't get mad.
Soul Zone's okay. Jimmy just gets, upset.
I don't like talking about like fucked up shit. You know what I mean? And things that you hear about all day long. Like that's all you hear about is that fucking thing. Is that the list? No, there's one more. Yeah. See, I found the zesty sauce. That makes me happy. Big smile goes on my face. Jamie, let's talk about strippers, hookers, and cocaine. Yes, yes, and fuck yes. What do you want to talk? How do you want to talk about it? You want to talk about the strippers first?
And whiskey. All right, Fasting Bastard, I'm down to talk about whiskey.
All right, Khaki and Pete can talk about whiskey.
I love whiskey.
Me and Bourbon will talk about strippers, cocaine, and hookers.
I forgot what we used to talk about before it. You know what? Unfortunately, Solo Zone, yeah. It's been 2 months now. That's pretty much the only thing we're talking about. So.
And we're still talking about it.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what we used to talk about before that.
We used to talk about everything. We were very raunchy. We would talk about our sex life. We would talk about...
No, you would, not me.
Well, guys, Brazzers reached out again.
Cocaine and strippers, we find out. Is a hooker?
What?
That's what Solo Zone
Cocaine,
said.
amateurs. Oh, cocaine. Then you find out the strippers are hookers. I think, you know what? I think strippers get a bit... Can you do me a favor? Can you open this? I feel like strippers get a bad rap. Now, a lot of strippers make money dancing on the pole, right? And then some of them make a little extra doing other stuff
extra.
in the lap dance room or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the lap.
Now, once, let's just say, I don't know, let's call her Candy Cane.
Oh my fucking God.
Let's just call her Candy Cane. Let's say Candy Cane is offering something more than a lap dance, right?
You've heard
Guess
it, Candy
what?
Cane, you're offering more
Joe
than a lap
Schmo
dance.
is going to go home and tell his boy, Ricky Bobby, and fucking Bart, you know Candy Cane over at the lodge? Yeah, I know Candy Cane. She's a freak. Oh, you don't know what she did to me tonight. It only cost me an extra $500. That is going to cause a domino effect. And every stripper you see, you're going to think of, hey, you know what? If I give this chick some extra money, she's going to play with my ding-dong. And that's not the case. It's not the case. Some girls legit just dance for money. And they're good at it. It's a talent. It's not easy. Trust me. I can dance on the pole like nobody's business. I could.
I have to read Bourbon's comment.
Go ahead, Kagi.
You said best booty dance ever was me being smacked by it and then got pink eye. True story, huh? True story.
You let a chick shake her
That
ass in
means
your face?
her ass was dirty. That's how you got pink eye. Her ass was dirty.
Or maybe you scratched your butthole and fucking rubbed your eye. You can't always blame it on the stripper. It might
You
be
get smacked in the face with an ass and then you get pink eye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You could also scratch your butt and then itch your eye in the middle of the night. That will probably get you pink eye too.
Has that gotten you pink eye?
No.
Okay.
But neither has... And listen, I've let many girls shake their ass in my face. Alright? As of late, not so many. But luckily, I didn't catch anything. In your sleep, joking, guys, joking. Ah,
He's gonna catch a
that was
black
a good
guy.
story.
He's gonna catch a black guy real quick.
I mean, I got stripper stories. I used to work at a company that
You did.
one of our accounts was
You used to clean the
a
laundry room.
stripper's joint. And these I think I've told the story years back on the stream. These ladies got so used to seeing me every single Wednesday that it became the normal for them to just, drop their business right in front of me.
Drop trowel.
And I would play it cool. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, what's up? Nice tits." I played it cool. I didn't be like, "Holy shit, she's got look at the." I was so and I got used to seeing them that it was just. And yes, I looked forward to going there. But it was just so cool that they felt that comfortable, like to get changed. Like some of them didn't even have their makeup on. They were just, talking about everyday shit. Oh man, I gotta get coffee tonight. Maybe talking about kid problems, boyfriend problems, work problems. The new bitch syndrome is the best. That's what they called it.
New bitch syndrome?
Yeah. When they get a new dancer. And the guy's office had nothing but stacks and stacks and stacks of copies of girls' license plate on the wall. And he would leave little notes. Call back. Don't call back. Call back. Don't call back. I guess they get tryouts or something. Close your eyes and they all feel the same. It's warm and we just hope it's tight.
It's warm and wet. We just hope it's tight.
Listen, it's so funny we're talking about strippers tonight
Am I
because
the only bitch in here tonight?
yeah,
I am.
it's a sausage party. I was just thinking about that, like, once all this shit goes away, I'm gonna go to a strip club. Well, you got Pete in here.
First of all, you're not going to a strip club, number one. I already let you go one time, and I still haven't cashed that card in.
Did you go with Katie to
No.
You went somewhere with
To
Katie?
a transvestite show.
That's
It was
even.
a bunch of men dressed as women. Oh, yeah. Whoop,
even.
whoop. Cashing my card in that night. No.
That's even.
Trust me, I wanted strippers, but she was like, no strippers.
Yeah, Khaki wants some big ding dongs
I
in her
did.
face.
I wanted the freaking policeman, the fireman, the construction man. I wanted them all.
Listen, I was a plumber for you a couple of years ago. That's not good enough.
Doesn't count.
That's a true story. I walked in.
Doesn't count.
I dressed up as a plumber for Khaki. Our
Well,
first.
here's the thing. None of his pants stay on his ass because every time he bends over, he's got butt crack. So I don't think he counts that as big a
First ever professional shot porno we did. When I first started getting creative with making different kinds of videos. I would send them to my friends, and then Pornhub got it.
Mini grad student on them polls. I believe it. Gotta pay them bills.
Can't blame them though. Listen, if I was a chick, I would dance. I would most certainly dance. Listen, if I'm a dude, and I would tell you right now, if there was a bar that was closed and had an opening for me to dance, I would do it. I would definitely do it.
How would you feel about Isabella dancing on a pole?
Talking about me.
How would you feel about Isabella dancing on a pole?
It's something I do not want to think about.
Okay. That's always somebody's daughter that's up there on that pole. Just think about that.
And it's always somebody's son playing with his ding dong on stage.
Exactly. And I would not want that either.
You just said you wanted a ding dong in your face.
Well, that was different.
Okay, Khaki.
Different.
You don't make sense. Everybody
different.
is a kid at one point of their life. They grow up. Our kids are still kids. I don't
I'm
need
not
to be
saying I
thinking,
want to see his dick. I just wanted to see like a
Then what's the
half-naked
point?
man dancing on me.
You got me. I'm half naked every single night, right next to you.
I'm not saying I want to see everything. I just want to see like a nice show.
I can give you a show, right? I gave you a
Just
show.
like you had a show.
Yeah. I would like to know if you are in a relationship, do you guys still spice things up in the bedroom? Maybe your husband dresses up for you. Maybe you dress up for her husband.
Read your last one. All right, hold on. Why not the
Or
plumber?
are you
Overweight
newly
butt
married
crack
and your
plumber?
sex life
I'm
has
here to
gone to
clean
the
your
shitter?
pipes.
Because that's normal too. You get married and then you have sex for a couple of months and it's great, and then it just goes fizzles out real quick, and you're at work like, I don't want to go home to that bitch. Or you're at work and you're like, I do not want to go home to his dirty ass just sitting on the couch playing video games. I know he left the kitchen a fucking wreck.
That's half true. You don't play video games, but you always let the fucking kitchen wreck.
I was just saying, it's real life. Like, maybe I just touched a nerve with you.
It wasn't just the kitchen, it was the whole damn house after it was clean when I left for work.
Yeah. I'm a shit bag when it
No,
comes to...
you just never cleaned up.
Yes, I did. And when I did clean, I was the best cleaner ever. You know that. How are you going to deny that?
I would make sure that apartment was immaculate before I left for work. And then you would get the kids and then go back home. And then I would come home at 9:30 at night to the fucking bomb that went off in the damn house.
I like them to have fun.
Including yourself.
Yeah.
You never cleaned up the damn kitchen.
I got yelled at every single night.
Because I spent my whole damn morning cleaning up.
Let me ask you a question. Jog my memory.
My whole morning was spent cleaning up.
Jog my memory.
Yeah.
When did your hours change?
When we moved into that apartment.
You went to nights,
Yes.
right?
I went from 4:30 to 9:30.
Until the very end. So even when we first started streaming, you were coming home at 9:30? All right.
Oh no, I switched. I switched from 12:30 to 6:30.
So where was I? Oh, that's
That's
right.
your
I would
old
have
job.
I would have the kids for like an hour or two.
Yeah, because I was literally coming home at 9:30 at night.
No, but how did I go to the gym?
That was before we started that.
That's what I'm getting at. When
Yes.
we started the streaming,
I was doing 12:30 to 6:30.
no.
Yes.
Yeah?
And then I switched it from 6:30 to I think it was like 4,
I don't
so I
remember.
could pick you up from work.
I
Oh
don't
no,
remember.
or I picked the kids up and then you would ride your bike home. I
Yes.
don't remember exactly what it was.
That's when I first started. That's when I started biking.
Yes.
I would ride my bike home.
Mm-hmm.
You would go to pick up the kids from my mom.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I would leave work, pick the kids up, go home.
I
You would ride your bike home.
And then I would change and go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was something weird like that.
But I was working until 9:30 at night at one point, and
Yeah, before.
it wasn't working.
No.
No, it wasn't working because Lucas would still be up because he wanted to see me. Isabella would be passed out because she was only like 2 at the time.
I hate that when you get a rubbery piece of chicken.
And get that piece of grizzle.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Fucking gross. It's like a big turnoff. Thank God it was the rest of my sandwich.
Get his knife when he's not looking.
I got a knife for you, Pete. Hey, Pete, you never answered my question. Have you ever had elk before? Is it good?
A lot of people eat that and they eat oxtail too.
Oxtail I have no interest in.
Me neither.
But where can I get elk? Can I get elk in a grocery store?
I don't think so.
Or is that something you have to order?
Probably have to order that online. Kind of like when your brother was doing those kangaroo burgers or the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, kangaroo burgers. You know what?
Oxtail is. No, I don't, and I would never want to eat it. I heard it's like really good, but I don't know.
I don't know what it is either. I have no idea.
Your dad enjoys it. Your dad enjoys
You don't think so?
oxtail. Maybe as a kid once.
I know my dad has had it. It's beef.
It's beef. I've never had it. I don't know. It just sounds like, I don't know. It doesn't sound appetizing to me, oxtail.
Excuse you. I never had deer. I've never had venison before.
I have. I didn't like it.
I've never had deer before. I've never had rabbit. I've had the main things. Like I've had beef. I've had chicken.
Chicken, pork.
I've had pork. Or I've had
You've had fish.
of course.
You've had shellfish.
I have had lamb. But like
It's a neutered cow.
What is a neutered cow?
Oxtail.
Really? All right, so I've had oxtail before.
A neutered cow? You've
That's
never
what
had
it makes
oxtail.
an ox. We serve it in our restaurant. Rabbit is the best. Really, Pete?
Hassenpfeffer.
I cannot see myself eating Bugs Bunny.
If somebody served it to you and didn't tell you what it was,
Of course I would eat it. That's not
that's
fair.
kind of like what happened to me with the venison. They didn't tell me what it was until I ate it, and I was just like, I knew it didn't taste right. It just did not taste. They tried to tell me it was like meat sauce, but it didn't taste like ground beef. It had like a funny taste. And I just kind of picked out my food, and I didn't really eat it because it didn't taste good. And then I found out it was deer afterwards, and I wanted to vomit everywhere.
Like they do. They neuter it so they behave like dogs. Good to know.
So
I didn't know that. They neuter it so they behave like dogs.
Behave like they do with dogs. Okay. Makes them less aggressive, and they work the farms.
You ready for bed, Cat?
Yeah.
All right, guys. We will talk to you tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good night's sleep. A good day at work if you're watching this on Tuesday. What are we going to do tomorrow night for dinner? Any ideas whatsoever?
No. I could go for another salad. That was good.
I can go for Wendy's or McDonald's, but I'm going to be good and enjoy something else. I just don't know what. Maybe I'll do like a breakfast. I have no idea. I honestly never know until it's the next night.
2 strippers and Coke. Cheers.
Oh, strippers and cokes.
Cheers.
I will raise you that. Good night, guys.
Good night, guys.
Save, baby. And share. Good night, guys.
Good night.